Good morning, everyone. So super exciting news. You guys know that we're working with Pioneer, and they sent us a double dip, super nice, with a backup camera, something that I definitely need. Inside our warehouse is an actual certified Pioneer tech. We wanted to install it ourselves, but I figure if we can give you guys the best quality video and actually the right information, we probably get a real person doing it, because my experience of installing decks is probably when I was a teenager, and I don't really want to talk about that one. Nonetheless, let's head inside and I'll show you guys what he's doing. We admire the lineup right now. These are the red wheels. I haven't talked about them too much, but they are here. The Camaro has new wheels. It actually should be here this week. Civic build is pending, and of course, the car of the hour. Sneak up on him. What's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Mozzie Lopez with Pioneer Electronics.
So professional. So there's just prepping things. We're gonna crack it open, show you guys what's working with. I've always wanted one since I was younger, but never did get one when I first got the car. Admire these. Look at this. Look at this. Beautiful. Ooh, Apple Play. You guys know I'm a huge Apple person. Look at that. That's important. Integrates life, makes it super seamless. I work a lot while in my car, not necessarily when I'm driving, but at least when I'm in my car. So having this is good. So let's use the plastic clip that highly suggested everyone should use. It's a special tool. Where can you buy it?
Several different places. Snap-on has their versions of it. Panel poppers. This one I got from a place called Kent Automotive. There's a bunch of different ones you can get. There's your AC vents. Careful when
Carlos,
you take that apart.
We can wrap this.
That's what I was about to say.
Look at this. Look, might have damage, like heat damage from this right here. Always
eject CD if you're still listening to CD.
I have a CD in here?
CD.
Oh my God, I'm so old. Oh, Kanye West. Hey, who has a CD player? Let's put it in.
Down.
Nobody has a CD player. I'm an old man with a CD.
Computers do.
Gosh.
I was driving an Altima once that was able to hold like 4 CDs inside.
Oh yeah. CD changers. You guys know what CD changers are? Yeah, CD changers used to be in the trunk, and then they upgraded, went into the dash.
12 disc changers.
Ooh, 12 disc. When you were the man with the 12 disc changer.
Using IP bus to go to the front radio. Pioneer radio. Some of them are fairly simple. A lot of the ones that are usually twisted together are usually speakers. That's how you can tell which ones are speakers. Usually the ones in the corner with the heavy gauge, like these here, this black one. This is usually a power or a ground. And there's accessories, things like that. Here in this harness here, it's usually going to be your steering wheel controls, and we'll retain those.
That was a lot easier than I expected. I think for us, the clips would have scared the crap out of me. Just trying to take off the bezel.
Popping the ones on the GTR was scary because it was like literally just...
The bezel part always scares me because I always was afraid of breaking the bezels. Have you seen the trunk setup? Wait, hold on.
Oh.
He's like, damn, this just got a lot harder.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. We can run cable on this side.
Okay.
So all you gotta do is pop this.
I completely forgot it has such a sick trunk setup. I have a bad memory. If you guys haven't noticed, it's medically concerning. It's how bad it is. So that's why I forget everything. But trunk setup is pretty sick. Obviously, it didn't trip him out because he already knows how to do this. Definitely easy, feasible to do by yourself at home when we could do it as a crew too. But I'd rather give you guys like the right way to do it versus us figuring it out. So it's both educational and entertaining at the same time. Right there. That's the tool you need.
Panel popper.
Yep. A lot of us use our nails, flatheads, a knife, teeth. I said it a million times before, the right tools will make your job so much easier when we're working on cars. The wrong tool, my gosh, the wrong tool, you'll take forever to do it. That's right.
Camera's mounted.
Ooh, oh, right in the center too?
Right in the center.
Nice, a little nice one. So how long have you been doing this for?
Installing?
Yeah.
Oh man, I've been in the industry for about 15 years now.
Oh my God.
Been with Pioneer for about 12.
What?
And I was an installer for about 3.5 years.
Company man right here.
Yeah, you know, I love it.
Hello. Oh, damn. What's up, Carlos?
What's up, dude?
What's going on, guys?
How are you?
What up? Hey,
Hi, nice to meet you, Carlos.
this is May. Hey, say what his shirt says.
Here, I found my Miata seats.
Guys, meet Jake number 2.
We got to install the microphone. So when you make your Bluetooth calls or your CarPlay calls, picks it up this way.
There's a mic here
and
a mic here.
When the vehicle goes in reverse, we want to trigger the wire. We want to trigger their system, the radio, so that it senses it, and then we run it and we go ahead and connect it. So I'm going to connect this wire here. You want to use a voltmeter. On this one, I'm just using a circuit tester just to make sure I'm getting 12 volts. Be very careful when you use a test light or a circuit tester. Make sure it's approved, because if you're using the wrong thing, you can mess up. You could fry your computer, and you don't want to fry the computer on the vehicle because that's costly.
Mr. Michael, have you had words of wisdom for the public?
Right now. Don't forget where you came from, guys. We talk about daily here, don't we? Always. Don't forget where you come from. My stories of how I grew up humbles me down every day to make sure that I stay straight and focus on the goal. The people who help you in life, you make sure you don't forget them. I still call the guys who helped me get my first career. I still call them and see what's up with them. Some of them are actually dead, but I try. You always gotta not forget, because the ones who help you get to where you are the ones that will bail you out if something happens. Not the ones that ride the tailcoats of your success. I think that's what they call it. Don't forget it, guys.
It's the reverse trigger. Yeah. So, you know, in order for your lights to turn on, you need a reverse trigger. I just need to be able to get it back up here. This install, you know, we got to make sure we get all the wiring done too, because, you know, the radio comes with its own wire. The factory harness is not going to plug directly into our radio, so we have to have an adapter. You know, this was specifically meant for the Subaru, so it's going to connect to the ends with our radio. You know, and then you're going to have the Pioneer going to it. And you got to take in consideration all the other wires you're going to have back there. So we're going to hook up the steering wheel controls, and that's going to have its own power and ground. You know, we're going to have the camera, and that's going to have its own power and ground. So don't be too eager on hooking up the red and the blacks and the yellows. Take your time on those, but all the other ones should be safe. You got your speaker wires you got to connect. You know, and on this one, normally some people use bell caps. I use butt connectors. You can use soldering. If you want, just make sure it's taped up so you don't damage anything. You know, there's no arcing that happens, because once these wires are exposed and they touch live metal, you never know what can happen back there. So on this one, I'm just going to hook up the speaker leads, and then once I get ready to go and I get in the vehicle, I'll hook up all the other accessories and all the other wires, and I'll make sure everything's all buttoned up.
And this is the harness you were talking about, right? That you just color coordinate all the wires.
Yeah.
And then you have a very like plug and play kind of harness.
Yep.
So we are basically almost done with the install.
Everything's all buttoned up. Everything seems to be working well. We got our steering wheel controls working well. Volume up, volume down. We can go through our presets and come back. Push the button, so we don't lose any of the functionality here. There's nothing to be concerned about that. I can source from my sources. As soon as you put it in reverse, you still get the backup camera image. You plug in your iPhone, simply plug in. And as soon as you plug in, you're here now. And it's gonna go to CarPlay, so you'll see CarPlay. And then you actually get other sources too.
Radio is done. Let me show you guys. Oh my God, I got jaked. What? That's nice quality.
Some fancy shit.
That's really nice. That's fancy.
So you can throw this in your backpack and stuff when you go out. You don't want your stuff to get stolen.
Yeah. I remember doing that when I was younger. This is nice. So I can technically connect my phone
And then just wait.
and plug it in. Oh.
And then it should connect right away. 3, 2,
Oh, it says allow. Allow.
And then
Whoa.
you got all these cool things. So
One thing about car navigation is it's so annoying because they're not good. So now one thing that I wanted to make sure is if I got a new radio, it would have navigation. But still, they're not that good. But with CarPlay, with the one that Pioneer has integrated with Apple, you can actually just have your maps on here on your phone, and then you can actually go. Oh, that's so crazy. Now it won't crash into anybody. Look at this. We know who's coming up on us now. So you can change the colors
but
too.
you can change the theme to like.
Oh, you can change it red.
You can, if you want, you can add your own picture.
My remote still works here. Now I've got the deck right here, super nice. I'll promise you guys I'll do a full review on it. I'll take it out, I'll drive with it. I'll put some miles on the car to really see how it does with daily life. That's super important. Products can look great, but then how it acts in real life is even more important. Big thank you for the tech for coming out and installing, doing the right way for us. So now you guys, if you guys are watching this, you guys can utilize this as like a semi-how-to video. Big thank you to Pioneer for getting this out to us. This is really cool. Something that I've wanted for the longest time for the Subaru, never did buy, never could afford at the time. So it's good that we have this, and has CarPlay, which is amazing. So big props to Pioneer for integrating that in there. New videos coming up soon. We're gonna go probably do some burnouts in the Camaro. Not the Subaru, the Camaro. Got new wheels coming, The install was great. I freaking liked it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Commentaries are back, by the way. If you haven't seen them, check out Pioneer for sure. This specific deck is pretty nice. So I will promise I will review it for you guys to let you guys know before you guys make the purchase. Thanks for watching. Peace out.